What's up, Chuckers? Producer Mike here. This is your Served 5-Setter, a weekly roundup of all things Racket Sports, 5 stories in 10 minutes or less. Here's what we got for you today, September 26th. An injury scare in Japan, lawsuit drama involving the Slams, honoring a tennis legend, and the old heads return. But first, some tough news out of the WTA Tour. Both Alina Svitolina and Beatrice Haddad Maia have decided to take the rest of the season off. The world number 13 Svitolina, who competed in the BJK Cup for Ukraine last week, has played 49 singles matches this year, which is the 16th most on tour. Alina had seen success this year with 35 singles wins, including a title in April. But off the court, she dealt with abusive messages and death threats from gamblers after a loss in Canada last month. She explained why she ended her 2025 campaign in a statement on Instagram saying, quote, "I haven't been feeling like myself lately. I'm not in the right emotional space, and I don't feel ready to play. So I'm therefore ending the season here." Haddad Maia also had a similar statement on Instagram saying she's shutting it down early to rest her body and mind. She ends the season having lost 26 of her 42 singles matches. The former top 10 player was visibly struggling to breathe during her most recent match in Seoul, with the physician checking her blood pressure during a changeover. We look forward to seeing both of them back on court in 2026. On to set number 2, Carlos Alcaraz gave everyone a scare in Japan on Thursday. The world number 1 was facing Sebastian Baez in the opening round from Tokyo when he appeared to tweak an ankle, immediately dropping to the court. Carlos received immediate medical treatment and continued on with the match, winning 6-4, 6-2. Here's what Alcaraz said about the injury afterwards.
I was worried because at the first minutes of playing my ankle, I didn't feel good at all. But then after all, I just started to feel a little bit better. I could walk to the bench, which for me was a relief. And right now I just feeling the same way, which for me I would say it's great, because when it cooled down and feeling the same way as I was playing on court, I think it's a great sign.
If the 6-time major champ's ankle holds up, he will face Zizou Berks in the second round of the Tokyo Open on Saturday. Next up, the Grand Slams are soon to be a part of the legal battle shaking up tennis. According to a statement released on Instagram this Monday, the 4 majors are to be added to the PTPA's lawsuit, which accuses tennis leaders of fueling the systemic issues plaguing the sport. The statement said, quote, "This is a necessary next step to guarantee accountability from all parties and accelerate long overdue reform across the entire professional tennis ecosystem." End quote. In a statement to the Sports Business Journal, the USTA said that it was, quote, "disappointed with the PTPA's decision." Full link to that article is in the show descriptions. This update comes as top players, independent of this lawsuit, continue to push the slams for more transparency and a bigger share of revenue. We'll keep you posted on any new developments. Now on to set number 4 with some sad news. The tennis world is remembering Nikola Pilić, who passed away at 86 on Monday. Pilić was a Grand Slam doubles champion and a member of the Handsome Eight, a group who is said to have helped usher in the professional era of tennis. Nikola's legacy extends well beyond his playing days, as he transitioned to a coach and captain of several Davis Cup teams, which led to titles with Germany, Croatia, and Serbia. The late tennis legend notably played a pivotal role in shaping Novak Djokovic's career. Djokovic honored his mentor in an emotional statement on X, sharing, quote, "I received sad news today while I was on court, finishing my training. A feeling of emptiness and sorrow overwhelmed me. I hope you felt how much you meant to me in my career and life. Your impact on my development as a person and tennis player remains indelible." And finally, wrapping up this week with more from Novak, as he and another tour vet are set to play in the Shanghai Masters next week. It's the world number 4's first event since a straight set loss to Carlos Alcaraz in the semifinals of the US Open. After that match, Djokovic addressed the press about his belief that 3 sets would benefit him more than 5 sets against the likes of Alcaraz and Sinner. Take a listen.
Fancy my chances a bit more in best of three, you know, I guess 1 week tournaments or the Masters tournaments where you have almost 2 weeks with quite a few days between matches. So, you know, that could serve me better in the matchups against them.
Also worth noting that the 24-time major winner made it to the final in Shanghai last year, but lost to Jannik Sinner. Shockingly, the 38-year-old Novak will not be the oldest player in the draw in Shanghai. 40-year-old Stan Wawrinka has been granted a wild card. The 3-time Slam champion has played several Challengers events this year, winning 10 of his last 12 matches. By taking the court next week, Stan will become the 3rd oldest player to appear in an ATP Masters 1000 main draw. And that brings us to our trivia tiebreak. If either of those two take home the title in Shanghai, they will be the oldest man to win a Masters 1000 event. But who is the oldest player to win a Masters 1000 singles title? I'm sure you guys will tell us in the comments, but please don't read them because you'll be able to find the answer in this week's 5-setter newsletter, along with the full weekend draw, so you know what to watch, where, and when. Hit the link in the show description to subscribe. And that is a wrap for this week's Served 5-setter. And by the way, if you're still not over the Laver Cup, we have our full recap show out now on YouTube. Plus, you will find full interviews with some guys named Federer, Agassi, Noah, Rafter, and Henman. Check it out. Thanks for watching, and be sure to subscribe and stay up on all things served. Have a great weekend, and catch you chuckers later.